of the mayor deals in the region. He has no idea I own a controlling interest in the development where his second home is slowly turning into a financial disaster. And he has no idea that in exactly 1 week, everyone in that ballroom is going to know exactly who his loser brother really is. I will update again after the dinner. Shit's about to get real. Update 2. Hey everyone, back with another update. Things have been escalating fast since my last post, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything that's happened. So buckle up because this just went nuclear. The day of the charity dinner finally arrived. I spent way too long getting ready. Not going to lie, I actually went and bought a new suit for the occasion. Nothing flashy, just well-fitted and classic. I wanted to look the part without looking like I was trying too hard, you know. I got to the venue early to check the seating arrangements one last time. As expected, I was at table 1 with the industry big shots, including Jake's bosses from Westlake. What I wasn't expecting was to see my brother's name added to our table at the last minute. Apparently, one of the senior partners had brought him along as his +1. For a second, I thought about changing tables, but then I was like, nah, this is actually perfect. Let him see firsthand exactly who his loser brother really is. I grabbed a drink at the bar and waited. The ballroom started filling up with all these people in fancy clothes making small talk. I spotted Jake cross the room immediately. He was working the room immediately. He was working the room immediately. He was working the crowd, shaking hands, handing out business cards, doing that fake laugh thing people do at these events. Then he saw me. The double take he did was priceless. Like his brain couldn't process what his eyes were seeing. He excused himself from whatever conversation he was having and made a beeline straight for me. He asked what the hell I was doing there, like I had crashed the party or something. Just smiled and said I was invited, obviously. He looked at my name tag with the table number on it and literally took a step back, asked if I was someone's +1. I said no, I was specifically invited by the organizing committee. The whole time he is looking around nervously, probably worried I was going to embarrass him somehow. I just sipped my drink and acted completely casual, which was clearly freaking him out even more. And the announcement came for everyone to find their tables for dinner. The look on Jake's face when he realized we were sitting at the same table. I wish I had a picture. He went from confused to panicked in about 2 seconds. As we walked to the table, he grabbed my arm and hissed that I better not say anything about the restaurant incident, that these people were important to his career. I just shrugged and said I was here for business, not family drama. Get to the table and the CEO of Riverside, Tom, stands up and hugs me, calls me the man of the hour, says they couldn't have closed the Lakeview deal without me. Jake is standing there with his mouth literally hanging open, while Tom introduces me to everyone else at the table as one of the most innovative investors in the region. Jake's boss, Richard, asks if we are related since we have the same last name. Before I can answer, Jake jumps in with some about us being distant cousins. Distant cousins? I just looked at him and said, no, we are brothers actually, born and raised in the same house. The awkward silence that followed was spectacular. Richard looked confused and said he thought Jake was an only child. Jake started stammering about how we are not close, haven't spoken in years, etc. I just smiled and said, yeah, we had dinner together at the restaurant where I work part-time just a few weeks ago with our parents. Very memorable. With our parents? Very memorable with our parents. Very memorable evening. Jake looked like he wanted to crawl under the table. Throughout dinner, it became increasingly clear to everyone that Jake had no idea who I really was. His loser brother was actually the reason their firm couldn't get in with Riverside. I owned a significant stake in several major developments in the region.